Hello. Good morning, your time, Ogechi. How are you guys doing? Mama Tata Ogechi. Happy washing. Oh, you're funny. You're happy for me. I've sat down for like an hour contemplating on whether to do it. Then I told myself it has to get done. Gotta get done. Oh. Good morning, your time, Becky. Join the thinking crew. All about thinking. Motherhood, right? Can't escape it. Yeah, they're all sleeping. Here is sleeping still, but yeah. Good morning, your time. Still night time for me. Theo was just awake, but then I put him to bed. So, They're just standard meals. Standard meals. A meal like this, my brain is already cracking on what I'm going to make tomorrow for dinner. Or what I'm going to make for breakfast. Hello, Regina. Thank God for help and for strength. Right? You know, it's an all-around circle for everybody, for both genders. My brother-in-law was just online. I asked him, I saw he was online on WhatsApp. And I'm like, what are you doing up this early? The other gender is thinking. Everyone's thinking. I don't have much potatoes. I make dinner. We'll have a little bit of mashed potatoes, but everything else is gone. Yes, he's sleeping on the couch right now while I do this. He's sleeping. Not like the only time that I can come in making it late for myself. My aunt made some liver, and there's still a little bit left. Yeah, we have the heat on though. It's cold, the heat is on. So we set the heat to 68. Right? I think she likes the juice on the liver. What much she's got left or whatever. So how is this is more like the best time for me to try to see what I can do to straighten the house up. More like the best time for me to try to get everything. It's just too stressful in the morning. Waking up trying to make breakfast in the morning and stuff. Ah, crap, I forgot to put money in the kids' lunch account. They came home from school today. They were hungry because they didn't get enough to eat, right? Because they didn't have money in their lunch account. No, I don't homeschool them. They go to public school. They put money in their lunch account. So they only have standard lunch. They couldn't get any extras to fill them up, and they said they were really hungry. So they kind of like ate dinner around 4:30, 5 o'clock-ish. Had cake, and before bedtime, my son was still hungry, asking for snacks and stuff, right? He had small mashed potatoes again before he went to bed. Made me feel so bad. And then at the same time, it made me wonder, you know, that I didn't put it in the lunch account. And I still didn't put it. Like, I sidetracked my baby duty. Taking care of baby Theo. What video? Oh, you mean Maddie? Ay. Nah, school didn't give him a snack. They would just tell you, you don't have money in your lunch account. Sorry, you can't get a bag of chips. He wanted a bag of chips, he took it, right? They rang it, and they said, you don't have money in your lunch account, and they won't give it to them. They'll give you peanut butter and jelly sandwich, though, but they won't give you no chips if there's no money in your lunch account. And they'll actually take that away from you. That's why I try to make sure that they eat a good breakfast in the morning before they go to school. Right? The kid will actually take a bag of chips and go to, like, you know, get your lunch in a line and then go to give it so they can ring it up, right? They'll ring it up, type in your school ID number, and they'll take the things back from the kid and put it back and say you don't have no money. I complained one year and I said, this is really embarrassing. Why can't you guys give it to the children and then maybe send a letter home with the kid or call the parents or something? And the school said that they can't do that because they have rules and procedures, right? Yes, they take it off your lunch, their tray, and they'll put it back and say you don't have money in your lunch account. Like, if you want if you're giving out 1 slice of pizza and you want 2 slices of pizza, they'll say you can have a peanut butter and jelly sandwich. Before the state of Pennsylvania passed out a law for that every kid gets to get free lunch at school. Before, if you didn't have it, they'll give you a peanut butter and jelly sandwich and some chips. Now, what is 1 peanut butter and jelly sandwich going to do for a child at school? Nothing. It's not even much to hold you up, right? It seems like ever since they passed out that law, So a lot of kids get to eat breakfast at school now, right? Yeah, it's a public school. Don't do that. She said, nope, nope, you can't do that. So I have to put money in your lunch account tonight. If I don't, you're not going to get any food. Let's do tomorrow. We really filled them up, I should say. They would only give them the bare minimum. I guess they have to keep you alive, sort of thing. They put this grease in here and we dump it in the barn in the morning. Old grease. I see that they give you enough so you don't die of starvation, right? But oh yeah, it's just what it is, right? Before PA increased school taxes, right? And labeled it free lunch, which is not free. Right? My kids used to tell me how they would get extra snacks and they would share with your friends. They said she could only get a peanut butter and jelly sandwich, Mom. They didn't have money in your lunch account, So they could only get a peanut butter and jelly sandwich and a bag of chips, a small bag of chips. They ate and they were still hungry. So I went up and I bought food. I got extra pizza, I got ice cream, I got chips, and I shared with my friend because she said she was really, really hungry, right? She was really, really hungry after eating just a peanut butter and jelly sandwich. Somebody likes my salad. My kids asked me to get a job at your school, like in the cafeteria. I told them I would probably use all my salary, whatever they were paying me, the school district was paying me, right? I would probably use it all to buy kids snacks and stuff and make sure they get enough to eat. Because I just couldn't fathom taking food off a child's tray and say, you can't have this, you don't have money in your lunch account. I know it's the school's laws, rules, and procedure. I couldn't do it. What is 2 slices of bread with some peanut butter on it, some chips, and a little box of milk? I just couldn't do it. And I told him, I said, I can't work at your school. They're like, the cafeteria is hiring. You could be the cafeteria lady. I was like, yeah, I'll just be doing community service because I'm just going to take the salary you're paying me and I'll just tell the kids, go ahead, put it on my bill. I don't know if they have food banks at the school to give children, but I know they have a program, right? It's called, I think it's once a week or once a month. They'll give out food. So yes, they have something like that. Once a week or once a month, they'll give out food to make about 2 meals for families that want it. Once a month, yeah. Yeah, it's once a month. If you want it, you sign up for the program and they'll give you some canned goods, some bags of pasta. I'm telling you, it is a community service. I can't refuse to give children food. I'll be the one to fire because I will spend all my money and I'll go into the school's budget because I'm trying to feed some kids. Or they'll tell me I'm only allowed to give out 1 slice of pizza to a child. And you know those slices of pizza at school lunches, they're not big, right? Wow, that's really nice of you. That's really nice. So I was like, I they would tell me you can give out a one slice of that's quite nice of you. Gina, for what you did. I'm sure this family has appreciated it so much. If they didn't, I appreciate it. You can only give a child one slice of pizza. I'll say, okay. And those slices of pizza, school lunches are so small. I would probably like just sneak one under it and give them two each. And then I'll ask God to forgive me. Just like I used to steal my mom's food when she sold. When my mom owned a local restaurant, right? God forgive me. I just don't like to see people hungry. Like they can't afford to buy it. But you just own a local restaurant. I've done so many bad things in my life that I'm always like, I know I'm doing something wrong, but I'm always asking God to forgive me, right? So my mom owned a local restaurant that she would cook food and sell, and somebody would come. You just see they were so hungry. There were a few people that used to come on a regular. They just didn't have it, right? They came from a big family. They just didn't have it, right? And I was like, I come and said, I want to buy food for like, let's just say to convert it, right, to $1, food for $1. And I'm asking myself, this is not much food. I'm only supposed to give them one little scoop of spaghetti, but I'll give them like 2 or 3 servings. And I'm doing it. I know I'm digging into my mom's profit. I was like, God, please forgive me. And then when they went to pay, I'll say, it's okay, just go. And then I'll open the register, right? I give him the food and my mom is outside. She's waiting to see if they pay. I open the register just so I could jiggle the money drawer a little bit. And she would hear money jiggling and stuff. They walk over the food and they're like, thank you. My mom said, did they pay? I'm like, yeah, they paid. Yeah, they paid. I've committed so many crimes in my time. God forgive me. Only you can judge me. Right? And my father also owned this booth where you could make it was like a call, a phone booth. You could make international phone calls and you pay and stuff. Somebody came one time and they were crying really hard. A family member was sick. They needed to reach a loved ones overseas and they didn't even have money to pay for the person to be admitted in the hospital, but they really had to call this family member so they could send money. So they ran and came in and they had to make a call. Oh, well, Winnie happened to be on duty that day doing community service. I was doing community service that day, okay? So I let them make the phone call. They didn't pay. Like, thank you so much. Thank you so much. They made the phone call and the family member, they were like, I can't talk for too long. This girl is being so nice to let me make a phone call. It's like, it's okay. Take your time. She goes, are you sure? Are you sure? And she was talking on the phone and crying. And back then, those calls were not cheap, okay? They were really expensive. People used to call your loved ones and they would speak for like less than a minute and hang it up, right? Like, call me quick, I can't talk, it's too expensive. I let the lady talk on the phone for more than 5 minutes. She didn't pay anything. God forgive me. I've done a lot of community service in my time. And then my grandmother, oh Lord Jesus. Let me tell you about my grandmother. I'm always committing crime on people's behalf. It's a shame. Ay, ay, ay. Oh, Lord. Always, Winnie. Oh, I've done grandma so many wrongs. Right? Grandma had a stash of money, right? She had this stash of money. Oh, Jesus. I had a friend one time. I went to boarding school. She couldn't pay her fee, right? They're going to send her home. So we're all going to school. They sent her to school. They said, just go and see. And the parents were going to try to get the money. She didn't even have registration. She was crying. She said, I don't even have the registration. I said, hold on 1 second. I'll be right back. I knew where Grandma had a stash of money. I'm confessing right now. Grandma, I know you're watching me. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. She had a stash of money. She would always hide money under her bed in a little baggie. So I went in and I took some and I gave it to the friend. I said, yeah, you can go pay your registration and give your mom a little time to come pay your fees. I've done so much crime. I'm always committing crime. It was not okay at all. What I did was wrong, right? It was so wrong. I admit it. So wrong, so wrong. But you know the crazy thing about it? She had so much money there. So much money because her daughter was in the US, my mom. So my mom would always send her some money, and Grandma was very good when it came to saving money. So I knew she had money there, and I was like, but if I give my friend just a little bit to pay her registration, she won't be so sad. I never told my grandmother this. Maybe one day I should. The next time I see her, I will tell her, I'm sorry, I stole your money. It's a friend. I'm sorry. She's probably going to watch this and be like, so you were the one that took that money. But nah, seriously, right? If my family does. My family does. I've seen my mother borrow money to help someone with it. And then here she is, sleepless nights. She can't sleep at night because she's thinking of how to pay. I've seen my mother make promises. And then she'll later on call and say, can you please borrow me this money? And you give it to her. She take it and help someone with it. And here she is like, where am I going to get this money from to pay? I've seen my aunt do the same thing. But I guess it's something that runs in the family, right? I don't do that anymore. I don't do that. I do still, however, borrow money to give to people, and then I'm left having to pay the debt back. I'm trying to cut back on that. My husband is always like, what do you owe now? You don't even buy anything. Winnie, I'm not even going to ask you what you bought because I know you didn't buy anything. So let me guess, who did you help this time? That's what Kevin is always saying. Ay, ay, ay. So let me guess. The person was really sad, right, Winnie? I'm like, yeah, we didn't have any food, Kevin. Did you see the living conditions? Yeah, we go again. But I'm grateful to the type of husband God has given me, right? He understands. Because when I see certain things, I can't sleep. My husband is very understanding. He would just say, okay. Because I'll just sit there and I'll just be looking on my phone and I'll be rewatching the picture videos, the pictures. I'll just be looking at it over and over again and I'll just be so sad and be like, okay, go ahead. May God help us all, right? May He help us all. But one day the world will be a better place where no one has to struggle. In my next life, I would like to see if I come back to earth in my next life, God, just let everyone just be okay, right? May we all be okay. So we don't have to rely on each other. And if we do, it doesn't have to be financially, right? You have enough to at least solve your basic problems in life, right? The excess is a bonus. If you have excess, that's an extra blessing. but just enough to take care of your basic needs, it's a plus. Right? It's a really, really plus. But I'll tell you guys a little story. So Kevin belongs to a private club where every week, every weekend, they put money in a box or something, and they'll do a drawing, right? If anyone hits, they'll gather the money and they'll give it to the person. So this past weekend, Kevin calls me and goes, Winnie, someone just hit the weekend drawing. I'm thinking, it's Kevin. He just hit 3,800. Who am I gonna help with some of that extra money, right? I'm thinking to myself, ooh, blessing, right? You play $5, you just put $5 in the box, and if you're lucky, you win $1,000, you win $1,200, because there's so many members that put it in there and they do a drawing. Well, Kevin had to be the one to pick out the name this time, right? He was really, really, really hoping. He was really hoping that he won because he saw the weekend book. They call it the book. The weekend book was at $3,800. He was like, if I win this, I'll be so happy. And I was like, yay, Winnie's gonna help lots of people. I never think about myself, right? So it's like, what am I gonna buy food for with some of this money? Hunger is a really bad thing. And he calls me and he said, the president wasn't there, so they asked me to do the drawing. I just put my hand in there. I picked the name. He said, I looked at the name and I was angry. I immediately said, oh God, he didn't win. I said, why were you angry? He was like, well, I didn't win it. I was hoping to win it because I know you got some plans. I was like, yeah, but it's okay. And he said, some lady won it. I don't even know who she is. Like, you know what made me happy was the fact that at first he said, who the F is this lady? I don't even know who this is. I've never seen her, never heard her name in the club before. And the lady at the register was like, I know who she is. The manager said, I have her number. So they called her. She started crying. She was a single mom, really, really struggling, 2 months behind on rent, about to be evicted from her apartment. Didn't know how or where she was going to go with her kids. And so she was really, really going through a hard time. She started crying on the phone when they told her she won $3,800 just for playing, just for writing her name on the $5 weekend book. Right, just by putting $5 in the box, she won $3,800. Then Kevin said to me, I really, really felt like an ass after I said, who the F was this lady? He said, hearing her cry on the phone and how much she needed it, I felt really, really bad. But you know one thing though, Winnie? I know it would have been nice to have the little extra money. Who doesn't want extra money, right? He said, but I'm more happy that it went to someone who really needed the money. He goes, I would have loved to have it, but I don't really need it as much as she does. Like, I guess that's a spin-off event, right? So yes, there are still some good people out there. So people are going through a lot, you know. I'm happy she got the money. She's gonna pay her rent. She's gonna catch up on rent. And it's gonna help her get some things taken care of. She was so happy. She said, I'm leaving the house now. I'm coming to get it. Thank you so much. So that was really, really nice to hear. Christmas is really the season to be blessed. So I'm happy she got blessed. Right? Amen. I'm happy she got blessed. I'm so happy. 2 months behind on rent. And it's really cold outside. Right? Well, nobody wants to be outside in the winter. It's really cold outside. I mean, it's cold in my house because my husband said the oil bill is too high, so we got to put the heat to 68. He said use blankets, put socks on, wear a sweater, but that thermostat is not going above 68. Used to be at 65. But I had 2, 3 blankets on me and a sweater. So he felt sorry and he said, all right, Winnie, I'm going to crank it up to 68, but that's it. And guess what? It's on 68. I have a space heater. So I use the space heaters to help, keep me a little warmer. But he said, it's not going up. I said, why don't you just put it on 70? 70 would be the right temperature. He goes, oh, hell no. But yes. Everyone is going through 1 or 2 issues in your personal life. Some people just choose not to talk about it, but people are going through a lot, right? They're going through so much. So much. So much. Okay. Enough chit chat. It's time for me to sweep and mop these floors. Here goes my bag. Let me go get my broom. Okay, it's time for Winnie to sweep, and then I have to mop, guys. So, next I have to turn on the dishwasher. Wait, not that. Put it on normal. I have to turn on my dishwasher. Yeah, may God really come through, right, for us all. It's, so many people going through so much. There's an app for my community. It's called, I don't know if a lot of places have it. They call it Nextdoor, where people post and stuff. Sometimes when I go through it and you're reading, people are asking for help, people are seeking help. They're like, I need help with this. Can you please help me with clothes? A little support with food, a little support with this. I'm just like, I need to get out of here. People are going through so much. And you can also go on there if you're a contractor or a business owner to post jobs and things like that. I can't take it. So many people going through so much. I don't know. If only one person could change the world, right? It'll really be good. But unfortunately, one person cannot change the world. As much as he do, can't change the world alone. It takes a collective effort. And everybody doing your own 1%. Right? And from that 1%, everyone doing the little bit they can. Give me a neighbor's soap when they need it. Things like that. Yeah, I'm telling you. It's they got to see also too. My kids stuffed with that apple pie. It's all gone. It's only empty crust now. So I'll throw that away. We do have apple crisp cake, which I don't know if you're gonna eat it, but we're gonna keep it there and see what happens. Oh boy. This is the cake. Thank you so much, Miss Regina. From Thanksgiving. I don't know if you're gonna eat it. All the other ones that really tried apple crisp. I haven't really had it. I don't know if this is a pie or a cake. Kids have really tried though. So we're just gonna keep that there and see what happens. In the meantime, I have to sweep that room. Sunroom. Yeah, I have to mop. I'm going to mop. If I don't mop, the floors are gonna get they're gonna get really dirty. Thank God the toys are not messed up. It's amazing. But we have things scattered all around. That's good. Where's Maddie's other pair? Oh, I said, I'm not. It's time to mop. What's that medicine? So Maddie could get her hands on it. Put them forward and she's still trying to get it. On her other clock. One's clean, one's dirty. Yeah, if he doesn't, since I can't keep mopping, what is this thing called? Swiffer mopping spray. I use this. That's the temperature bin I have. Ah, ah, oh, oh, oh. When you're bending down and cleaning, you don't feel it until you, why am I shouting? It's only me in this house. Why am I screaming? Until you stand up and you're like, Jesus Christ. God. Ah, ah, thank you. Ah, thank you, Mama Tasala. Ooh. Huh? So with that, you don't need water again. Hello, Taiwo, I greet you. That thing I'm spraying, that's a cleaning substance. It's a Fabuloso mixed with water. I added water to it. What is it? This is what I'm using. Ah, baby tea is up. It's dirty. Hi, Theo. we get babies up. Yep, he's up. At least I'm up too long. If that's where it ended, it is what it is, right? I was trying to mop the other two rooms, but he comes first, of course. Dining room needs mop, and this other room needs mop. Hi. Hi. Hey, Gigi. Oh, you're pushing the pillow, huh? Hi. 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 What are you doing at after 12 o'clock at night? What are you doing? Hmm? Ah. Okay. It looks like Theo said no more cleaning tonight. We can't clean with you awake. We're gonna at least try to pick up stuff off the floor if possible. Pick Maddie's shoes and toys off of this floor. Get stuff out to change your diaper later. He's fully awake. Look at him. Wide awake. Oh, Jesus. Say good morning. Oh. Oh. Let's pick Maddie's shoes up. Sorry, dear. Sorry, buddy. I'm done picking stuff. He's pushing me like, woman, what are you doing? I don't know. I should stop, but this phone needs swept. So, bear with me. Ugh. Okay. I can't. Theo, can you wait there for a minute? Just 1 minute. Look, stretch. Stretch. Let me pick this up. This floor is dirty. For Maddie's shenanigans, he's smiling. He said, okay, I will wait. As long as you don't go far away. As long as Theo can see me. You're good. Hi. This boy is poking his head up to see where I'm going. You won't believe it. Look at him. He's poking his head up to see where I'm going. Hi. 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 I'm again. 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 Hi. You know what you're doing, right? I walked away. He was doing this. Like, where are you going? Where are you going? I see you laughing. Where are you going? I'm going to put this in the trash. 2 seconds. I'll be right back. Go back. Let me mop this real quick. I'm right here, Theo. Just trying to mop this place quick because this floor is dirty. Even though it's tan, I can see the dirt. Coco was just sitting there watching me and smiling. That's clear. Ah, okay. I think that's it for tonight, guys. I can't do the dining room floor, so because Buddy's wide awake. Ah, okay, I'm done. I cannot, thank you for your time, Becky. So, look at my six-pack. Hi. Look at my six-pack. Are you dozing off? Look at my six-pack. Look at my six-pack. You're not dozing off again? Boom, 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 boom. He's dozing off. But we gotta change the diaper. The dining room floor is not mopped, but at least it's swept. I still didn't hang those clothes up. Yeah, I know. I'll hang it up. Dining room is clean. I managed to keep food off the tablecloth. It's just the floor that needs mopped. I know. Can't do that now. Let me change this boy. Before you fall into a deep sleep, let's change your diaper. He's trying to fall asleep, but he needs a diaper change. I feel bad. I'm gonna touch you with some cold wipes now, because you're falling asleep, and here I am about to get all up in your space because your diaper is wet. Coco is scavenging around the house for whatever he can find, right? Just rather sad that I'm not a cat person. Because I spend much more time with Coco in this house than anybody else. Theo, Maddie, and I spend way much time with him. Sorry, honey. Change your diaper. Oh, you're gonna sleep much better. Under the pee-pee. It's 12:30. 12:30 my time. The house isn't too dirty because I managed to maintain it during the day. And Maddie didn't make too much of a mess because I was able to contain her. And I was picking up as I was going. Dishes were not as much because I was cleaning as I was going whenever the opportunity presented itself. But It's 6:30 for you guys. Yeah, it's now 6 hours difference because of the daylight saving time. The time changed. All right, the years change. Okay. So for those of you who are here, what is your Thursday program looking like? Look at me trying to be all up in your personal business. I'm trying to be all up in your personal business, right? As for me, there's a lot of baby Theo time. Taking care of Theo. Trying to keep Maddie alive, right? Making sure she doesn't play with things that she's not allowed to play with. Trying to keep her alive. Oh no, Theo's not sleeping. He's still awake. You don't have working materials. Oh, you guys are out of supplies. You're waiting for supplies to come in. I took a nap. And then if I sleep, who's going to clean the house? You know, Brandon can only help when he can. I can't just drop my household on him. But he helps me on days that he doesn't go to work or he's not so tired. And I'm so grateful for it, right? Because if he wasn't here, I would still have to do it myself. I have vacation next week for you guys. Friday the 13th. But I think Addie said they have vacation next week too. After Friday, right? It starts on Friday, Christmas break. And then they go back in January after New Year. I'm not sure. Something of that nature. So yeah. Yeah, next week. Well, I guess it's the same. It's the same like you guys back there too. After next week they go on break until after the New Year's. I am so exhausted. I'm tired. You guys think I do a lot of cleaning. I don't really do a lot of cleaning, right? Because I look at my windows and I ask myself, who's going to give me this strength? Look at my windows with all just fingerprints on it. Now it's just too cold to clean the inside and the outside. So maybe just the inside, but I don't even have the strength to clean the windows. Right? I'm tired. And I'm not going to lie to you. Windows are one thing I don't like to clean. I hate cleaning windows. I don't know why. I just hate cleaning windows. I can wipe walls down. I can mop the stairs, but just don't like cleaning windows. It does need clean. Right? It does need clean. I think Addie and them took their exams too, right? I think you're taking exams this week. She said something about they took some exams before we went away. Before I went away to New Jersey, they took some exams. Yeah, I don't like cleaning windows. I'm not gonna have pictures on my walls for a while. I was gonna put them up, but decided to just leave it there for now. Because Maddie still climbs on the couch and plays with stuff, so let the walls just be the way it is for now. Because of Maddie, she still climbs on there, and I don't want it to be put up, and then next thing you know, one picture frame breaks, and then it's just empty. So I think for now, I'm just gonna just leave the walls empty. It feels nice though, but there's no pictures. Just there's gonna come a time when I'm going to really declutter, like walking through my house and you could just feel the breeze, right? And I'm going to have just few pots and just enough plates, and all those plastic containers will be almost all gone. I'll keep maybe just one or two. I'm going to really declutter and get rid of everything that I don't use that is just sitting there collecting dust. You guys know, have you guys ever come across American businesswoman slash TV person? They have a family TV show. Her name is Kim Kardashian. I saw her house and I fell in love with it. Was how she had very little going on in her main area. But in the kids' room, they had all your toys and all those things in your rooms. But outside of the room, like the main house, like so minimal stuff. So that's the point I'm gonna get to one day. I love it. It's just you walk in and it's just relaxing. It's calming. It's soothing. It's peaceful. I don't know. Yep, keeping up with the Kardashian, right? I think if you even go on YouTube or anything like that, and you type up Kim Kardashian's house tour, you'll probably see it. It's so minimal. It's just, it looks so empty, but it's so peaceful, right? Mm-hmm. Yeah, her house is just so, she doesn't really have much going on in her house. And the bedrooms, yeah, like the kids' bedrooms and stuff. Money don't make you happy? Nah, but you can buy me a boat. You can buy me a, it can get me on a private jet. It could fly me an economy to some country to maybe help someone, to feed someone, right? Or interact with the locals. It could buy me a boat. Which, by the way, I am so terrified of boats. Even if I had money, I don't think I would buy a boat. I've been on a cruise before. I was so scared. But I was told it's a very smooth sail. I won't even feel it. And I didn't feel it. One of those fun boat rides, you just go on and it drives, takes, boom! You never catch me on any of them. I think it's your little sister. Popularity? Yeah, Kim. I would say Kim. But richest, I would say it's the youngest. I don't know if she's the youngest. She's a Jenna though. Kylie. I think she's the youngest. She's the richest. I don't know if she still is. I don't have cable TV. But back then, I know she was. But now I heard Kim is up there too. Her business is also growing. So I don't know which one of them is the richest. You know. Yeah, I don't like anything. I like the sound of water, right? I like to go to the beach. Like to vacation a lot at the beach. And you would think I like to go there just so I could swim, but not really to swim, right? Bicycle, I can't even drive a bicycle. Can't even ride a bicycle. Do you drive a bicycle? You ride one. I don't know how to even ride a bicycle. I'm scared of bicycles. I'm scared of bicycles. But yeah, I just love the sound of the water. I would just go to the beach and just lay down on a blanket under an umbrella and I'll just listen to the sound of the waves and things like that. I could eat and just fall asleep and just be so peaceful. I would just be at peace, just enjoying the sound of it. I don't know why, but the sound of water relaxes me. And Kevin said, we drove 4 hours for you to come lay down and go to sleep. You could have done that at home. Oh, sorry. But it's good to learn how to swim, though. Maybe one day I'll learn how to swim. One day I will learn how to swim. You guys are really keeping up with the Kardashians, huh? Oh, documenting your morning chores, house, and things like that. Ooh. One day to be keeping up with Winnie and family unfiltered. Wouldn't that be so fun? Yeah, yeah. It would be so fun and so crazy at the same time, right? There's no privacy. There's always cameras in your face, even when you don't want to. You signed the contract. The camera has to be in your face. It just has to. You don't have to know how to deal with it. Hey, keeping up with them. Just let's keep up with them. No, but I do enjoy your family series, though. I do. I love watching. I used to love watching your family series. Another one is Full House. I don't know if you guys have heard of Full House. My husband would definitely sign up for the camera if the price was right. Believe me. Kevin doesn't work for free. Anything that doesn't make money doesn't sound right in his ears, right? So I've been told by a very smart person. Yeah. Full House. Oh my God, it's really nice. It's an epic show. I love it. When I tell my kids, go to the corner, go put your nose on the wall. I got that from Full House when I was in high school. And as soon as the bus would drop us off, I used to hurry up so I could get upstairs because we lived on the seventh floor in an apartment building, right? And so we had to take an elevator. And as soon as I would open the door, get into the apartment, I turn on the TV, Full House would start. It used to start at exactly 3 o'clock every day. So the bus would drop us off at like 2:50 something, 2:55. And I'm like, I have 5 minutes to hurry up and get upstairs so I can start watching Full House. I love this show. The way I love Full House. Oh my God. Woo woo woo. Woo woo boo boo boo. Boo boo boo. it it just had that warm family feel to me. I don't know why. And then there's a lot of other shows that I used to enjoy, but Full House was just it for me, right? I enjoyed it. I never skipped an episode. I would watch almost every single episode of Full House. When he would punish his kids, he would put them on the corner. That's where I learned how to do that, right? From watching Full House, right? Some of these TV shows, they influence you, whether it's positive or negative, but I hope for the best and not bad. He would always punish his kids. He put them on timeout and put them by the wall and said, stand there, you're on timeout for 10 minutes. But he was so kind. He had them sit down and just stare at the plain wall, blank wall, and nothing else. Just stare at it while sitting down. I make my kids stand up, and I even have them put their hands up. And sometimes, if you're really, really bad, I have them put one leg up too. No, it's an American series, I think. I think it's an American series. It's JJ. Is it DJ? DJ. I think it's DJ or JJ. Can't remember. I can't remember all their names, but they had a little sister. She was so cute, but she was always in trouble, right? I don't know. And then we went through then they had the part where they grew up and one of them had a boyfriend and she had a best friend. Her name was Kim. My best friend. She would get angry with her bed. I'm not talking to you. Okay, fine. I'm not talking to you too. It was like when I had rough days at high school, like I would come home to that. That was like my family away from family, right? Because I just didn't have something like that in my present life. So it was just like it was so fun to have. I just feel like they were my TV family. Okay? Just watching the siblings argue and then they made up. It was like my TV family. It was like everything to me. I fell in love with them. I felt like I was part of the family. I was like, oh no, oh no. Kim and DJ are fighting. Oh, Kimmy. Kimmy, I'm sorry. No, I'm sorry, DJ. I'm sorry. I shouldn't have done that. Well, I shouldn't have spoken to you the way I did. Oh, Lord. Can we promise to be friends? Like Pinky promise? I promise, okay? Oh, Lord. We all have fantasies, okay? And then there was uh the US is America has definitely given me some of the most epic TV shows, right? And TV series. Alfred and Son. Another one was Alfred and Son. Ah, that guy's house was a junkie, but he was a junk man, right? And I loved it. The way he was like, Fred, ooh, what do you want? He was so sweet, right? So sweet. Sweet old man, but at the same time cranky. He had this one neighbor. He couldn't stand the neighbor, so I can't stand him. Oh, he was such a sweet man. Alfred and Son. Mm-hmm. Yeah, and they were so unfiltered, but I don't know if this was scripted or not, but it was everything. Like they showed you what typical families were going through. Dad had a new girlfriend and how the kids were having a hard time adjusting to it. They would show you how dad would fight with his girlfriend and how he never forced his girlfriend on his children. He allowed them to just naturally get to know her and get to love her. And he always put his kids first. His kids were always first. Like I have kids and my kids were everything to me. If that doesn't fit into the type of life you're after. I'm sorry. My kids come first. Kids come first. But that was fun, though. It was so fun. I don't have cable. If I had cable, I would go back. But besides the fact that cable TV got so expensive, I just got tired of listening to all the bad, negative news and just made life so depressing. So I canceled it, said no more cable TV. Life just became so depressing. Like, ugh, always something bad. There was a this here and there was a that there and this is happening here. So I don't even know what's happening. You know, if a content creator doesn't use a current situation to create content with, and I happen to not come across it on social media, I would never find out what's happening in the world. I will never find out. And yeah, it was just, it was too much. It was just too much. Especially politics. It was all over the place. I was just sick of it. Every channel you went to, they were talking about it. I canceled it. I remember how long I've gone without cable. Yeah, I can't. I don't know what language that is, but yeah, so now if I'm bored, I go on social media, maybe watch what I can watch, create my content, and just really spend time with my family. That's it. That's life for Winnie now. If I had more strength, I would do more content, even of me just sleeping. One day I thought about creating content of me just sleeping. I said, who would actually watch it? And then I thought to myself, we are so very different. Someone would actually watch me sleep. Because there's this guy in Japan who live streams and he sleeps. And people pay him to watch him sleep. I'm telling you, through some sort of app, there's an app where he goes, people have a hard time sleeping and they need to watch someone else sleep so he can help them sleep. But he never shared the app. He never got to share the app. I was like, I watched him talk about it through his interview and he got done and he fell asleep. And I actually watched him sleep for 30 minutes, hoping that he would wake up and tell me the app, and he never did. So I guess I am one of the nutcases, right? Who watched him sleep. But but I had a reason why I was watching him. I thought I was gonna get valuable information from it, right? He goes, okay, hold on 1 second. I need to do something. When I'm back, I'll continue. He went to sleep for 30 minutes and came back and said, see, did you watch me? He goes, yeah. I was like, wait a minute. You weren't coming back to give us the name of the app? So, yes, I am one of the nutcases that will watch someone sleep. Oh, Jesus Christ. Believe me, there's so many random things, right? Like they have keeping up with this family, keeping up with that family. Hey, who wants to keep up with the unfiltered family? Ah, Jesus. But hey, I don't have a camera crew, right? I only have me and my phone. And half the time, my hands are even too heavy to get up and record. I have to find the perfect position to do it. I wish I had someone who had the camera and I would just do it naturally. But the fact that I have to stand up and place the phone somewhere and then sit there and do it is like, God damn, this feels like it's scripted. But it's not scripted. It's just, I have to do it alone. Then I have to go back and look at it and ask myself, is it recording at the right angle? It's really hard when you're trying to record yourself by yourself. Oh, Lord. It's really hard. They do make money. And he made money for me watching him. I don't even know how to use the drone. But in life, you have to crawl before you walk, right? I'm still crawling. When I finish crawling, then I'll walk and then I'll run. I can't run first until I crawl. There's a stage in life. You crawl, you walk, and then you run. So hopefully one day I'll be able to get up and run, right? And the content will just naturally create itself, and there'll be someone who just holds the camera and does it for us, right? But until then, it's me and my right hand or my left hand, like, and when I do it, I try to do it at this angle. What you guys don't notice half the time is when I go to record the content by myself, I'm holding the phone with my right hand like this, and I come like this close, or I turn at this angle, and I try to hide my the other right hand from showing, and I'm doing it like this. It's not easy. Hey, it's not for the weak, believe me. It's really not for the weak. It's not easy. And I hear some people dropping videos every 2 hours. I was like, whew. There was one time for a month I was dropping it every 3 to 4 hours. I think I was dropping about 4 to 5 videos a day. Huh. And believe me, the creativity just kept coming to just drop some random videos, right? But hey, somebody's grandfather decided to flag every content I dropped. He said this one is coming too fast, and they were just like flag, 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 flag. Hey, flag, 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 right? But one thing I will say, right? You can't do both. I like to create content. I like to record videos and post, and I also like to do live streaming. Okay, most people that are dropping videos back to back, they don't do live streaming. They don't, because the live streaming you're doing is also content that you can record and post. But I love the real time interaction that you get to have. I can't see you guys, but through your comments and through your names, I can see you, right? Not physically, but I know you're there. No, I can never lie that if someone died to do that, mm, I can't even go that far. Whatever I do with honesty. Uh-uh, right? Your phone fell inside the soup. My phone has fallen so many times trying to record a cooking content. It's not easy, right? Oh, you're recording and then you pause the video, you want to do something, you come back and you think you hit the unpause button for it to continue recording, right? And guess what? You're talking and talking and talking and you're thinking to yourself, I hit the button, but guess what? You never did hit the button. And then you turn around to look to see how many minutes it has been recording for, only to realize that you've been speaking to yourself. All the steps and procedures that you've been talking about and trying to show people, you were telling yourself. You have to redo it again. Or if you're cooking a meal, right? And you've already cooked the meal, but you haven't recorded that part of it, you just have to forget about that content, right? So there goes all your wasted effort. And then you just have to look for something else to do. This thing is not for the weak, right? It's really not for the weak. But I do enjoy it though. I do. I enjoy making videos and I enjoy sharing it. I enjoy live streaming. I enjoy the interaction that comes with live streaming. Um, I don't do much of a lot of live streaming on other apps. After I'm done live streaming, they'll flag it. Blue app is very fond of that. They'll flag it. A video I posted on YouTube, it went just fine, wasn't monetized, right? Because of the graphic image. Blue app flagged it. Why did they flag it? They said it was misleading and violent. I'm like, what is so violent about a slaughterhouse? I guess the bloodshed, I don't know, but they flagged it. And they flagged a few live streams that I did in the past. And one other live stream that I did as of very recent, sometime this year. I don't know exactly when, but they flagged a few live streams. And they said the AI system or system detected that this is not suitable for public viewing. Something of that nature. So I had to delete it. Delete it. It is very considerate. YouTube is very, very much considerate. They're a good app. It's a very good platform. Should have never left it when I did. I started years and then I left it and went on Blue Web. I should have never left it. It's a really good platform. Okay, it's 1 o'clock. I'm not going upstairs. I think I'm gonna call it a night. I'm gonna sleep on the couch. Tia went back to sleep. Went back to sleep. We're gonna sleep down here. Yeah. Eating is not easy. Sleep is not in my eyes, but I will try and see if I can sleep. I'm gonna try and get some sleep if possible. I'm thinking between two things what to make for breakfast in the morning. Don't know what. When I wake up, the spirit will lead, right? So, anyways, where should you guys go? Thank you so much for your time, guys. Thank you for your viewership to each and every one of you. But I have to call it a night or call it a morning. What are you doing in the farm? Are you a farmer? Yeah, you're right, Becky. I've come across a few people taking screenshots for a few people taking screenshot that blue app is removing your post. They'll make a post and they'll remove it. They'll bring down the post. I don't understand what's going on. That they'll comment or share someone's video and they'll delete the post. Or say your content has been brought down. Something of that sort. I have come across a few people complaining. But I don't know. It's not my platform, so I can't lose sleep over it. It's not giving me cold water to drink. If it was affecting the cold water I drink, um, I would complain. But to those whose stream of if it's affecting those who are monetize a livelihood, I sympathize with them. Because it is a lot of people's livelihoods or side gigs and stuff. I sympathize with those it's affecting. Because I do see it. I'm cold. I need to get under the blanket. Yeah, I don't understand all the flagging though. I just don't understand what's happening. Understand, my dear. I sympathize with them. Ah, oh, my body. Oh, I need to plug this in, but I'll talk to you guys later. Yeah, sorry he's doing that to your videos. So, take care, everybody. God bless each and every one of you. Have a lovely night. Spreading out to lay down in. Right. Bye, guys. See you guys later. Bye bye. All right. Thank you guys as well for your time.